If you're not a married person, let me go over here. You need to go into you to find out what you can do to make you happy. If you're someone that is engaged and you're supposed to be getting married, you need to find out what you like already before you attach yourself to somebody else, trying to make them find out what you like. How barbaric is that? Well, you tell me what I like. I'm getting ready to marry you. Are you crazy? Well, if you don't know what I like, then why are you marrying me? Okay, so you walked. For real, though. For real. You walked. Because what you need to be saying is, this is what I like, honey. This is what it's going to take for me to be happy. And I'm bringing it to the table so you'll know these are the things that I like. And if you do it wrong, I'm not telling you I won't adjust or I won't change if change is necessary. But this is what I'm coming to you with. And then let him give you the same type letter or the same type piece of paper stating this is what I like. What do you see on here that you like? And check it off. Oh, I like this that you like. Oh, yeah, I'm the same way. Oh, yeah, I like that too. Oh, no, I don't think I want to do that. Let's talk about this right here because this is something I've never done. I'm not telling you I won't do it, but it's something I've never done. So this is something we need to talk about and put the word talk by. Talk, conversation. Right there, on that right there, that you've never done and you don't know if you're going to be able to do it, put the word conversation. We, me, you, conversate. Let's talk about this. Don't say, I don't know, you got that on me. Well, I ain't never do that. I'm going to skip over that. The devil is, I ain't doing that right. I ain't saying nothing to him because I don't want him to get upset and try to act like I don't want to do, but I ain't doing it, though. What kind of crazy stuff is that? The thing you need to remember is that both of you are grown people. Grown. And if I cannot talk with you now, I may not be able to talk with you later. Okay? Remember that in your marriage, if you're engaged, if you're single, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and you see things you don't like about you, 9 times out of 10, the persons that you're hanging around don't like it either. And that's the truth. They may look at you and say, oh, girl, you okay. Don't say that about yourself. You're beautiful. But if you look in the mirror and you're looking at you and you don't like what you see, you need to change that. And don't wait for nobody to look at you and you looking all bad and got sleepy bags under your eyes and your head need come. You look at somebody about, girl, do I look tired? And somebody look at you and say, no, girl, you looking good. You need to look at that person and say, you know what, you're a double-tongued liar. I know I don't need you to tell me I look bad. I don't need you to tell me I look tired. I got a mirror. I need to look in the mirror and say, you know what? You look bad. You look tired. You need to do something about that. How about that? Get some concealer. Put on some makeup. Do something. Do something. Do something. Get that white from around your mouth. Do something. Do something with your skin. Do something with you. Don't wait for your man, your children, your sisters or your brothers or nobody come to you and tell you what you look like and what you need to be doing for you. Whenever you see yourself more than they do. That's right. You live with you. You are a part of you. That is who you are. That is who you are. You are you. And you need to do something about you. As opposed to running around trying to do something about everybody else and for everybody else and never doing the run of the whole day doing anything for yourself. Think about that. Think about that. Women and men. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that. What have I done for me today? What have I done to position my mind or reposition my mind to get me to where I need to be, to the next level? I need to be elevated up out of this place that I'm in. And if you're a person, you're saying, no, I don't, I'm good where I am, then all you got to do is start looking at yourself and perfecting the places that you see that it's not the way you like it. And if you're around somebody and it's a significant other or it's your husband or you know what's going on these days, ladies and gentlemen, that we have 2 women and we have 2 men, and if that's the way you want to be, then that is totally up to you. But what you need to do is look at yourself before she look at you, or look at yourself before he look at you, and get yourself together, because there's nothing worse than having somebody in your life, whether it's a friend of yours, a husband, a significant other, whatever. It is nothing worse than them looking at you, seeing you go down, and you don't see it for yourself. You need to see that before they do. You truly do. Okay, is anybody else?
I have a 2 question in one.
And you know what time it is, so we're going to have to get off in just a minute. But go ahead on with that 2 times. Go ahead, go ahead.
It's good. It's good. What would you do as a parent if your child turned out and be nothing? Then what would that do to yourself if you blame yourself for that?
Well, as a mother, a good mother, let me say this, as a good mother, your child can never turn out to be nothing, as a good mother. Your child will always be something and somebody. Now, for those of us that are looking at our children and we know that they can be more than what they are, I think that you need to, again, say to yourself, consider yourself, and say to you, was I all that I could be for my child? Was I all that I could be for my child? Now, in that, some of us, we go guilty. We start playing guilt games with ourselves. And, well, I should have did this, and I should have did that. And I shouldn't have done it like that. Maybe I should have did it the other way. Well, you can only do it the way you know. And as you learn, you grow. And whenever you first become a mother, you don't know. So as you raise that child, you start learning. And then you grow as you learn. And as you learn and grow, you're able to help that child be all that you know how to be. All that you can insert into that child. That is what you do. And what you don't insert into that child, it's not because you didn't love that child. It's not because you want that child to turn out that way. It was because you did not know. That is it. Now, when that child goes away from home and that child decides to be whatever it decides to be, whether it decides to be what you want it to be or whether it decides to be what it wants to be and become a flop and a fail, that is totally up to that child. But you need to keep in mind that that child was on your journey. That child is not your life. So what happens to that child doesn't mean that you're the failure part of it. It doesn't mean that it happened to that child because of you. It means that I did the best I knew how to do. The rest was left up to you. So you don't take your life and come back at me and throw it at me and say, Mom, if you'd have said this would have never happened to me. You are a liar, a double-tongued liar. You went out, you decided to experiment on things that I knew nothing about. I gave you all I had. I gave you the best of me. So whatever you did with whatever I gave you is on you. But you are my child. I love you. And it will never be that I will look at you and say you amount to nothing or you are nothing. Because to me, you are everything. Now get out there and go and find something to do with yourself and leave me the hell alone. Because I got a life and I need to be doing something with it right about now. You ain't gonna beat me down. Beat me down. Hey, I love you guys. I so love you guys so much. I thank you so much for being a part of this. This has been really great tonight. I truly hope that I said something that will help you or that will help you with your significant other, your lover, your wife, your husband, classmates, jobs, whatever it is you're doing in your life. I truly hope that I said something tonight that will help you pass that mantle on to the next generation or to the next, person in line to you, or pass it on to yourself inward so you'll be able to grow from it and have a better life. I was looking at Oprah Winfrey the other day, and I was saying to myself, she was helping Lindsay Lohan, and I was saying to myself, people don't know how much help Oprah needs herself. There's a lot of help she needs mentally, in her mind. There's a lot of emptiness going on whenever people hold Oprah on a high standard. So that means that Oprah is walking around thinking that she cannot make no mistake, cannot say nothing wrong, cannot be taken out of content. Can you imagine living that type of life under that type of microscope, telescope every day of your life? So that's very, very mentor draining. And I just think that we that know what it feels like to lose ourselves in others. The emptiness, what it feels like to lose yourself in others, trying to be everything that somebody else wants you to be, never succeeding at being what you want to be. I think that we need to really pray for Oprah, and not just her, but others that are on the same level in which she's on, that they don't lose who they really are. I'm talking about the authenticness, the authentic, what is the word I'm looking for? Authenticship that you're supposed to be. I pray that she doesn't lose that, and all the others. And I'm praying for us right here, that we don't lose who we really are. We need to find who we really are. And again, I say to you, please reposition or position your mind that you will be able to process the progress for your life, so you can move to the next level and be elevated up to the place that you're supposed to be. I love you guys so much. And tomorrow night I will be back on where will I be, everybody? Blog Talk. I will be blog talking tomorrow night from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And that number is 347-934. What is it, Mary? 0092. I encourage you guys to please come be a part of that. And remember, if you can't listen tomorrow night live, then we do have iTunes. Whoop whoop for me at PSJ Life and all the PSJ Life team. We are on iTunes and we do podcasts. So if you're anybody that knows what podcast is and knows how to download iTuneable, I suggest and I encourage you to please listen at us at any time. It doesn't just have to be tomorrow night. Just tomorrow night will be live and you can hear it live. But I encourage you to download us or to go to your podcast and listen to us at any given time you want to. And at any, wherever you are, all over the world. We are in all of the continents now. I just found that out on last week. So we are everywhere now. So you can take us with you everywhere. You can listen to all of the episodes that we've done in the past and up to this present time. It is there for you to do so. Again, that's Blog Talk PSJ Life. Let's Talk PSJ Life talk show. Okay, I think I said that right. Let PSJ Life Let's Talk show. Okay, so guys, thank you so much again, babies, for being here and encouraging me to give up life. I do thank you so much for pushing this, because I really did need that. Mary, I thank you so very much, and for all of you that just stayed on the line and listened, thank you so much for just being there and being a part of passing the mantle next generation. I look forward to talking to you again on next Thursday night, same time, same number. I'm going to be here. Don't worry. Unless the Lord says something different, I'm going to be right here. So I look forward to talking to you, okay? I love you. And don't forget, no matter how much I love you, you need to love you more. Good night.